Inside Out. Let's really get into this. Sink our teeth in now. What's the positives? I can't.
Hello and welcome to episode 10.
Who knew? I feel like I say that every time we get to an episode. But...
Who knew? Like every time we finish an episode, you're like, I don't want to do that again. You come into the next one, you're like, who knew we'd get this far?
Yeah, you drag me back in every time though. I'm here. I'm loving it every week still.
I'm just like, Ryan, do you want to just pop down? I just need to get help clear because obviously we're not doing it anymore. Get you to film a podcast.
Yeah.
Straight away.
And I'm suckered in. Let's be honest. It clearly works. Here I am. Yeah.
Done.
So,
first thing I want to do on this podcast.
Oh, you want to do something?
You want to go?
I was ready. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Gaz.
And this is Bromantic.
I completely forgot about that.
Please continue.
I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. I completely forgot that existed. I want to go over something first. Episode 9, I want to send some apologies out there to you guys. It was insanely, later than we've ever recorded before.
Yeah.
What you've got to understand is that we both have full-time jobs.
Full-time lives
full-time lives that we work early in the morning through till the afternoon. We go home, we spend some time with our families, and we try and do this at a time that doesn't affect our day-to-day lives. And last time...
Well, I didn't get home from work till gone 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So by the time I got home, then drove to here,
Yeah.
it was already late.
Yeah. And so we forgot so many sections. I think we didn't do any questions to hosts.
No.
We didn't do any advice, which we had some advice as well.
It's amazing we got the podcast out.
Yeah.
So
we were 90% for it. And if you saw the podcast before the edit, my God.
Yeah.
Like that took some editing.
It did, yeah.
To make it seem... I mean, if it seems high energy, you may hate it and be like, God, these guys
do you know what? I thought
these guys have dropped off.
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to go high energy. I think we were going to go watchable.
Yeah.
High energy
To be fair.
to make it seem watchable.
But I think we pulled it off and it was fine.
Yeah.
But now we've come in with the intention of doing this much earlier, which is wonderful. And someone, we won't mention any names.
Let's not point fingers.
We won't point fingers or anything like that, has broken the camera that we use to film. Apologies from that person have been sent in the form of an email, so that's great.
To bromantic@mail.com.
Good plug.
Thank you.
And yeah, so now we don't really know if this is recording.
No.
We don't really know if it's recording at good angle.
Yeah.
We've got a camera. So guys, this episode is actually sponsored, technically, by Cobra Stacker, who has very kindly lent us a camera to record episode 10.
Exactly. And
it's
a
big
very
news.
good camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if we make It's a very good camera if we can make it work.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Not if it works.
Yeah.
If
The camera's good. The users, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, Cobra Stacker. It's very much appreciated.
Yep.
He's also, along with the camera, sent us a little would you rather. Let's just start it off with a would you rather this time.
Yep.
So would you rather have 1 ounce of gold or 80 ounces of silver?
80 ounces of silver.
Yep.
Now, I've watched quite a few of Cobra Stacker's videos.
Yeah.
And the original question I knew the answer to, but...
What you don't know, sir,
is
that me and Cobra Stacker are in coats?
I'm sweating. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to...
What would you rather? And he has spoken about this in his videos. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, he's done a lot of videos.
Yeah.
And I've not got much free time to be watching all of them. But they are top quality.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 80 ounces of silver.
80 ounces of silver?
I think that's what I would you
You,
rather?
sir, would be at a loss.
No, it's still
You
gold.
would be at a loss, yep. 81 ounces to the 1 ounce.
Yes, you're a fiend.
Yep. Change that up for you, sir.
Now I know how it feels. It hurts.
So, guys, go and check him out. He has done us a massive solid by lending us a camera on this one. Otherwise, we would be wondering where the hell to get a camera from.
Yeah, we would literally be desperately.
We just wouldn't have filmed. Like, we probably would have had a delayed episode 10. Because also what you don't know is that Ryan goes away next week.
Yeah. So we are actually filming tomorrow night as well.
Yes, we're doing 2 episodes in order to make up for it.
If episode 11 is tired.
Yeah, you know why.
Yeah.
You know why.
You've got a pre-warning.
I also really hope you enjoy these fruity little shirts we've put on.
Yeah, that was my next mention as well. I was looking at your shirt. I was like, oh my God, I've got to let them know. I've got to let them know. If you're on iTunes or Spotify, you've missed out. You've missed out.
I messaged Ryan. It was yesterday?
Late
yesterday night. Going, you got a fruity shirt? ? And he was like, no. And yeah, thought episode 10. It's not a big deal for a lot of people, but we didn't think we'd make episode 10.
No, yeah.
So
true,
I am very happy that we
did.
did.
It's a little celebratory thing. I also want to say is when you said a fruity shirt, I feel like I went overboard.
I feel like yours is not as fruity as mine.
You
I feel like just because yours is orange. That's where you're fruity. But I've got more leaves, more flowers.
Yours is more detailed. Definitely more detailed. Mine's...
I think you look stunning.
I appreciate it. Mine's definitely shitter. Like, that's...
I like it. I like you.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But...
But anyway, I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah,
They're
please.
for you. And if you're on Apple or Spotify, just pop over to YouTube real quick, because they're worth the look.
And then like it.
And then subscribe. Yeah, right. Well, we're going to kick off with some questions to hosts. We've got a few, not too many. I've had to, if I don't mention your question, I do apologise, but because we missed last week's, I've had to cut out a few.
Yeah.
And just go with what I think was the best ones.
So if you don't make the cut, you really know why. Guys read it and went, that's a bit shit. Chucked it out the back.
Okay. If you could star in a movie, what movie would it be?
300.
300? Really?
Oh, that would be so cool to
really?
star in.
To star in 300?
Lame. But it's because it's quickfire. It's the first thing that comes to my head.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Mine would be Avengers as the Hulk. Good boy.
Yeah.
What's something you've done that you think everyone could benefit from trying? Quick fire that.
Jesus Christ. Got in really good shape.
Okay. Good.
What's yours?
Oh, shit.
This is to the hosts.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just asking you questions and leaving it at that. Diving. Why would you benefit from that? Why would you benefit from that?
You just said something that people would enjoy. Everyone should go diving.
You'll give it a go once in your life.
Exactly, yeah.
Falling in love.
Oh, you're such a dingus. I didn't like that at all.
Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
Introvert.
Okay. I'm kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm only leaning like this much.
Yeah.
Towards introvert. No, actually, I'm probably leaning a bit heavier than that. I'm quite awkward in big social situations.
I wouldn't say you're an introvert.
I'm only extroverted with you. Like, I don't enter a room full of people and I'm like...
Quick fire, Ryan. These are quick fire.
And I'm out.
But do that one more time. What is your love language? You never done like the little test thing?
No.
Oh.
What's yours?
Acts of service.
Really?
From the test I was sent.
Oh, yeah.
What this was, I don't know.
That's the test.
The test.
Yeah.
Do this. Yours is also acts of service. Good job.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I was struggling. Yeah. Acts of service.
We'll do it. We'll let you know what Ryan's is. That's it. That was our quick fire questions to hosts.
Right.
Thank you very much for all who sent in. Much appreciated.
Questions to the hosts? They really are the host questions. I was hoping you'd get that.
Jesus Christ.
That still makes me laugh.
Right. Now, pet peeves.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to read you some pet peeves. And I want your honest and open opinion, as always.
So I don't have to quick fire these, I can...
No. These aren't quick fire. I'd like you to discuss. You excited?
Yeah, I am actually.
You ready?
Yeah.
People not picking up their dog shit.
Massive pet peeve.
Really?
Unless it's me.
Do you do that?
I will pick it up 90% of the time. There is a 10% area where the dog's really far from me.
Right.
And I go, I won't be able to find it when I get there. Because in the past, I've done it so many times. I've walked over and then I kind of look for about 3 minutes and I realise I'm just looking for poo. And I'm like, nah,
just picking
I'm done
up
with
other
this.
people's poo.
Yeah, I've done that.
So essentially you just go around picking up other people's poo, hoping. I mean, I suppose if you clear a poo, it's the same thing.
You'll know if it's yours because it's warm.
Okay.
If it's a fresh poo,
fair enough.
you know it's yours. Any dog walker out there will know. You've come across poo, you've gone, that's cold. That ain't the one. That ain't the one.
Another one. The time of year when you start with a jumper in the morning and you're in shorts by lunch.
Yeah, that's...
Now that is just British weather.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've grown used to it. In fact, I'll go out with shorts and a jumper on. Because I feel ready. You know what I mean?
Ready for anything in that sense.
Yeah.
I as a larger human, a human of the larger variety, hate that. Because when it's cold, I like to dress warm because I very much like to be comfortable.
Yes, very much so.
And then when it gets boiling hot, Jesus Christ. And then you always get to that point where it's now too late to take off your jumper because you're sweated too much. And you can't then take your jumper off.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was wondering where you were going with that. It's evening and you look terrible in a T-shirt.
I'm just so hot.
Yeah.
Which I am right now.
Yeah, we are. Toasty, roasty. Yeah.
Okay. People that play Instagram or TikTok videos loud from their phone.
My
on the
God, I
train.
will stab you. Honestly, that drives me insane. Like, if you and I are in a room together,
yeah.
I've got no issue with it.
Yeah.
If I don't know you and we're on a train or on a bus or somewhere where I don't know you, so I'm not going to be like, turn that down. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that infuriates me because that's just rude.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and I can't stand it. And if you do that, don't do it near me.
He'll stab you.
Yeah. I don't have any weapons to stab with, but
that's apparently a thing.
Yeah.
I dislike it. It kind of goes back to when people used to play music on the bus.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or the train.
You know when someone walks past you?
Yeah,
and they've got their phone, like just playing a song. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Here's your earphones, mate.
Yeah.
Just get earphones.
Why does that have to be out loud?
They're literally, you can get them for like a tenner.
To me, that's just attention seeking at that point. Look at me, I'm listening to whatever they're listening to. I'm like,
cool.
Yeah.
Having to repeat weekend plans to the other half 1,000,000 times because he doesn't listen. Your face then was exactly what was in my head.
I personally think that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I don't see any issue.
I think maybe you should probably wonder whether you've actually told him or if that's all in your head.
Well, maybe he's got so much going on. The weekend plans.
Or maybe he just loves you so much. He's like, she's got this.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I don't have to think about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Maybe you should appreciate that he trusts you.
Yeah. Not a pet peeve at all. No. In fact, a bonus.
Yeah. Repeating myself.
It's not really a pet peeve to a point.
Do you know
what I mean? I don't mind if someone forgets or maybe 3 times. But I feel like the 4th, 5th time, it's a bit
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it depends what you mean by repeating. If it's just that someone doesn't hear you, then you kind of do the whole thing of you ask 3 times, then stop. Like, it's by that point, if the other person's just agreed with it, they've just agreed.
Go for it.
If it's, say, I've asked someone to do something, and they go, yeah, no worries, and don't do it, and then I have to ask again, and then I have to ask again, in that sense, that is a pet peeve of mine. Like, I can't deal with it. I've asked you, just get it done. I
think for me as well, it's a simple instruction thing. So if I said, can you just do that? And they go, yeah, and they go and do it. And they've done it wrong. And I go, no, not that. Like, do it like that. And they go, oh, yeah. And then they go back and they've still not done it. And I'm like, I'll show you how I want it done. Just literally put that bit around there, just like that. And I come back and I'm like.
Also, people who listen to your instructions to a T annoys me.
Oh.
So, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Yeah.
So I worked at an event and I asked someone to put barriers around a stage. And with that, in the industry that we're in, you would make sure that the stage is barriered off from the public.
Yeah.
What this lovely gentleman did
He's a lovely gentleman as well.
was literally put barriers around the stage. So when I went down there to see if he'd done what he was told, I couldn't really have a go at him
Yeah.
because he'd done as I'd asked.
Yeah.
But how stupid do you have to be?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Why would you ever think I meant this?
Yeah.
This is not ever in this industry.
Yeah.
Have you ever known this to be a thing? Ryan, why?
I got nothing for you, to be honest.
Pet peeve.
Because okay, yeah, fair, yeah.
Doing exactly what I've asked you to do is a
Yeah.
pet peeve of mine, apparently.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Your poor family.
People who talk loud on the phone in public for everyone to hear.
Yeah. If you're on a loudspeaker, yeah. I feel like if you are just generally on the phone, I think as long as you're not being overtly loud.
Yeah.
But if you're just having a conversation on the phone,
I think it's dependent on the situation that you're in.
Yeah.
Because if, like, say, for example, me, you, and another were sitting here and we were all just having a conversation, all that lot, and I got a phone call, I would, like, pop off on the phone. Oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. If I just sit next to you, put it on loudspeaker, oh, hello, yeah, you're right. We're chatting.
Yeah,
What are
exactly,
you,
yeah.
What are you doing? Like, you're stopping everything going on around you and then having a conversation with someone else that's not here.
Yeah,
Like, what
exactly.
are you?
That, to me, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like, if people just walking past and they're on the phone, I don't really have an issue with it. I do
I
know
have an
lots
issue
of
with
people that annoys.
I have an issue with that.
Do you?
Yeah. Not okay, I'll say that. Not just being on the phone,
Yeah.
but people who are shouting. You know, people who have arguments on the phone in public.
Overtly loud.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know, yeah.
You effing this. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's
Shut
awful.
up.
Yeah, that's awful.
Shut up. Do you know what I mean?
That's you know when you like cringe.
Yeah, 100%.
I hate that.
Oh, so annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Very fair enough to that
Yeah.
one then.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Bad manners.
Massive pet peeve.
Yeah.
Massive pet peeve. It's not like something that annoys me a little bit. It annoys me a lot. I think you're very well mannered, and it's something I do very much enjoy about you. Sometimes you say stuff to me, even though we've been friends more than long enough that you don't need to say please and thank you to things.
Yeah.
You'll quickly say please because you've realised you've not said it. And I think that's something that I actually genuinely really like about people.
Yeah.
When I think they are
I think
polite.
it's the old saying, isn't it, that manners cost nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely agree with you. Also, manners on things that should be obvious, like please, thank yous, sorries, stuff like that. Like if you've messed up in some way, like even if it's not necessarily required. For example, between me and you, if I did something or messed up in some way and all that lot, like a sorry's not always necessary, but it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even though like you know that I would be sorry.
Yeah.
Like it's still making a point of going, I'm really sorry. Like, for example, when we turn up late here, our sorry's not really necessary.
No, yeah.
But you're always going to say it.
Yeah,
like
as
you're
soon
always
as I
going to be
walked
like,
in, I
I'm
was like,
really
it's about
sorry.
time,
Like
yeah.
blah blah. Yeah, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's not.
But
no
yeah,
big
bad manners. Manners cost nothing. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I think it's also very respectful.
Yes.
To
exactly.
add on
Respect
top of
is
that.
massive, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think when people are purposefully almost feel like not saying their manners, do you know what I mean? I feel like, all right, show a little bit of respect.
Who brought you up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, this one. I'm telling you now, boils my blood.
Oh.
People walking slowly in front of you or zigzagging and not checking behind them.
All right. So I'm a slow walker. Okay. I know. Okay. But I'm very conscientious about who's behind me.
Right.
I will move regularly.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm a slow. I've fully acknowledged it. And I've been in a rush many times behind a slow walker. And I am very infuriated. And that's why I'm so careful about it.
I can't. It boils my blood.
Yeah.
London is the worst place.
Yeah.
And people stopping in the middle of the...
Right, that's the one
Mate,
that
I'll
does
plough
me.
through you. I
Mate,
will go through you.
When people just stop.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
100%.
You are asking for me to collide with you.
100%.
That's what the amount of times I've gone onto my tiptoes.
And then it's your fault.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, I knocked you on the floor.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't stop immediately.
Especially when, like, if it's a quiet country lane or something, and you don't expect someone to be behind you, and it happens. I mean, I've never had that experience. But
walking.
yeah, no, just directly behind someone.
I immediately went to a car and then realised that you were talking about walking still. I was like, maybe don't tell this story.
No, I've never experienced it. When you're...
Even better. This is just hypothetical.
when you're really closely following behind someone in a dark country lane.
Whoa, it boils my blood.
And you suddenly stop. You son of a bitch. Let me chase you.
And you started off like I was going to be, you know when. Like I was going to be like, oh yeah, I've been there. Just stop.
Right, we had to take a quick break there because it just got a bit out of control, laughing-wise.
We overheated.
Yeah, we overheated.
Yeah.
We had to stop.
Yeah.
It just got a bit too much.
Yeah.
So what we figured now is that you just don't follow people down country roads.
That's where we've gone with that. Yeah, yeah.
Just if you're walking really close behind someone on a country road, just take a step back.
Yeah.
Maybe look at some
stop
trees
as well.
Yeah,
just for a bit.
maybe look at some trees.
Yeah.
See why you're so creepy.
Trees are lovely.
Yeah.
Just take a look. Just take a little look at them.
Right, next one. When I do something, and the wife will only go and do it again 10 minutes later.
I got to be honest. I think she should. Most jobs that I do around the house, I think it requires a second look.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't ever do like a domestic household task.
Yeah.
And then she'll go in and I think, God, what a bitch.
But my thing is, I don't doubt that she does it better.
Yeah.
Like, my missus absolutely has a much higher standard of clean than I do in terms of housework and stuff like that.
Same.
However, if I'm going to clean something, then just let me clean it. Like, don't go and redo, because it just puts what I've done in it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless then.
Yeah. Waste of time.
Yeah. Like, I've just wasted, 3 minutes of my life cleaning the house top to bottom. And now, you want to go and spend an hour and a half doing it?
Mate, I'm amazed you waited 10 minutes. Christ.
It's when she's following me directly with the Hoover. That's the issue.
Because you've got the mop on the carpet.
I can't walk around the house eating cookies and wiping stuff up. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. On that as well, she doesn't ever really... If she asks me to do something, she'll generally just leave it as what I've done. Like, if I do the washing up,
Yeah.
that's probably the main thing I do. I don't even do it very often.
Yeah.
She will generally just leave. I don't want to make it sound like she does it regularly or anything like that. But she knows where everything is in our house. So the main one for me is I can't ever find anything. So I'm glad it doesn't take her 10 minutes to
age-old
look.
problem.
Yeah. I will just ask her now.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
I won't be like, I can't find it. Where is it? I'll be like, where's that?
I'll tell you what, going off on a bit of a tangent on the washing up thing.
Okay.
All right? And I just want your opinion on this.
Oh.
Do you have a dishwasher?
Yeah. Do you know what? Yes, but we don't use it because we save water.
Okay. We use twice the amount of water.
Okay.
So
right.
it doesn't make any sense to me. But it's
Hang
one of
on.
those things that's not worth the argument. Now, wait till I've told you.
I've just realised what you're going to say.
We wash up,
Yeah.
so it's all clean.
No.
Then it goes in the dishwasher.
No, I can't hear that.
Makes no sense to me.
No. Why does that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, that upsets
I
me so
don't
much.
understand. I've asked the question, and it's to do with something like it doesn't get the dirt off properly or something like that. I don't know. I've got to tell you, I don't know. But that's what we do. So all that water you're saving, we're here using it. So I appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that so much. That's a pet peeve. People who wash up and stick it in a dishwasher, you scoundrels.
People who don't pick up their feet when they walk.
I kind of get it, but when I was younger, this used to be me, but not because I was a lazy walker. I used to think I looked really cool with loose boots on. So, yeah, I know, right? Like my Tims, my big Tims.
Oh,
you know?
of course,
yeah,
of course,
and
of
I'd
course.
have only like 3 holes up. The rest was open lace.
Because that's what the cool kids do.
Yeah. So
I watch some movies.
yeah, literally. I watched Bad Boys 2.
We'll Will Smith looks sick.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm on that. I'm on it. So
I'm trying to look like Will Smith.
yeah, I know, right? But yeah, so I did it. I didn't look cool, and I didn't carry my feet. So, but I don't find it that annoying actually. I just think people are lazy walkers.
Yeah, it's not something that massively affects my life. So I'm not.
I've never seen one go by and I go, ooh, that really gets my goat. You know what I mean? Like,
All right. Next one.
okay.
People who stand really close to you in a queue.
Oh, you added in a queue there. I thought just in general. For a second.
Yeah, I mean,
really
in general as well.
Yeah. Hideous.
Personal space is a thing.
Yeah. I was just picturing me in like a room and just a guy like here, and then he was in a queue, and I was like, oh, at least he's here. Do you know what I mean?
just go. Hi.
Yeah, literally. Please, no. Thank
Do you know what? There are people that do, like they're space invaders. They come, like when they're talking to you and stuff like that, they come a bit too close, and you're like, look, mate, we don't need to be this. I can hear you.
Yeah.
We don't need to be this close.
But aren't you grateful you're tall?
Yes.
For those people, because a lot of them, I'm not stereotype. I'm not. Hey, if you're short, I'm not saying you're a space invader. I'm just saying all space.
But you're more likely to be.
Exactly. all space invaders I've come across
Have been short.
below 6 foot. That's all I'm saying. So when they come at me and they're looking up a little bit, I can at least tilt my head away.
Yeah.
But if I were shorter, that's all up in my business.
But have you ever been the space invader?
Oh God, no! I don't want to be close to anyone. I
Well,
mean,
even in a queue.
once.
The instant.
Yeah. The incident that changed my life. I remember it so well. I was about 17.
Right.
And I was in a Primark. And I thought the queue was going to move forward, and it didn't. And I walked very close to this guy in front. He was probably about late 50s or something like that. I can't quite remember how old he was. I didn't ask. But I think he felt me breathing. Because I thought if I stand dead still, he won't know I'm here. But suddenly he went, what are you doing? And I was like, I thought the queue was going to move and it didn't. And I was so nervous to speak to him. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, we're having interaction. And bear in mind, I was a lot taller than him as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, he's got the upper hand. Like, I'm in the wrong. Like, I'm the fool here.
Yeah.
And then he just went, well, step sideways. And I was like, oh my God, it's so simple. I felt so stupid. And I was like, oh yeah. And I moved like a foot to the side.
How old were you?
It's like 17.
No, so you couldn't even be like innocent.
Nah.
Like you were just.
I was like 14 and was like, you're a kid, I get it, but move away.
Yeah.
I was like 17 and like.
You're a grown man.
Yeah,
Get
at that
out.
point. I was like, 6'2" or something,
Yeah.
17. So, and it was just the way he looked over his shoulder at me. Like, what are you
I can
doing?
imagine the slow.
Yeah. As he's just checking that there is someone that close to him.
Is this the aircon?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, because it's warm. Just me like that.
So if you ever wonder why Ryan doesn't like people that invade personal space,
Yeah.
just step to the side. All right.
Because I've been there. I've been the guy, okay? Yeah. So that's also why I will never be in your space. So don't want to be put in that position again.
Just to clarify, we've got another one that says people that stop in the middle of the street in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's big thing.
Yeah.
Big things.
Yeah, streets, though. Not country lanes.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
No need.
Yeah.
Everyone does
Public
it.
footpaths.
Everybody does it. It's a common problem.
There's a guy listening to this on iTunes now, walking down a country lane going,
Behind. No, he's the guy really close behind someone. He's like, oh yeah.
oh,
right.
God, I should step off.
Yeah. This is weird.
Just
Sorry.
shuffling back.
There's so much space here as well because there's only two of us.
Yeah.
It's a country lane.
He's right, these are nice trees.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Are people that don't say thanks when you hold the door open.
Worse than that is people who kind of see you but don't hold the door open.
Yeah.
To me, that's a slappable offence. I've never slapped anyone for it, but I would like to sometimes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Worse than that is people who hold the door open for you. You're not quite close enough to the door.
Oh, God.
So you got to do the little run
Oh.
that everybody does.
The one causes rage, one causes awkwardness. Do you know what I mean?
Which causes rage?
For me, the shutting the door when I'm literally
Yeah,
about
it causes
to walk
rage.
in.
But do you not think, why? Like, why are you holding it for me? Why? I get you're trying to be polite, but why?
Yeah, but if I'm close enough.
You're miles away.
Oh, that one.
Miles away.
That makes me feel awkward, though.
Yes. But then why are you awkward? Because you're just walking to your destination.
I know, yeah. No, you're not wrong. Like, but for me...
Shut the goddamn door.
I know, yeah.
I'll open it myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because now I've got to say thank you to you, but I'm not even thankful for...
I'm not thankful. You've made me run for no reason.
A waddle, in fact, because I didn't... No.
Jesus.
No. What I meant was I'm not going to break into a run for this, but I'm going to do a little waddle over there.
I mean, jog would have been nicer.
Yeah. No. I was giving us both waddle. I wasn't like, you fucking waddle, mate. I wasn't like that.
Don't know what this camera angle looks like, but it made me very self-conscious.
No, stop it. It didn't. You knew what I meant. Strut. It makes me strut.
Loud eaters.
Ah.
I'm just going to step back from the mic a minute and then I'll explain why he eats like an absolute horse.
That's not very... So, I've got a medical condition.
It's a disability.
Yeah. So my wife is very aware of this, and she is unbelievably understanding of the fact that I am a loud eater.
Mm-hmm.
But I've broken my nose a few times, suffer terribly with hay fever and sinus problems, right? So I can't breathe through my nose when I eat. And it's that creates a person being a quiet eater, because they can, through their nose, no problem at all. I have to go right while I'm eating, and that breathing it throws off the whole. So I end up going.
Please stop doing it on the mic.
If you can't see, I'm chewing the mic.
Everyone on iTunes and Spotify is tuned out.
Yeah.
That very
I don't
annoying
even
noise.
blame them, to be honest with you.
Well, my sister, which I only found out, to be fair, last week, but my sister said something last week that all the men in my family apparently do, which I had no idea about, and I've never noticed it before. But my missus agreed with her when she said it. And apparently when we eat and we do the breath, which is a as we eat. Now, I have never, ever noticed it, ever. But apparently my dad, my brother, and me all do it.
So when you made the noise, I got it immediately. I heard the noise. I was like, he does make that noise, yeah.
Yeah, and I've never noticed it. And now I'm very conscious of it.
I always think it's you having a good time noise. I always think you're enjoying what you're eating. Yeah. You know,
so, unfortunately, the person sent that in, we're not the people for that.
Yeah, we are, in different ways, loud eaters.
Yeah. When people say, I learned them. I learnt them instead of saying I taught them.
All walks of this. If you say something like, I can't even get one, but you know when people say things like ate instead of eaten and things like that, like any form of using the wrong tense.
I've ate it.
Yeah, you've eaten it. Come on now. Oh, or swam. I don't know why people use swim and swam wrong.
Yeah.
I've heard that a few times. Mate, there are so many, I can't think of one. There's so many that people get wrong.
Swimmed.
That's it. Yeah.
I swimmed there earlier.
You cracked it. I knew it was in there somewhere.
Got you, mate. Got you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's because you do it.
You went swam. I went, what that mean?
Yeah.
Isn't it swimmed?
Yeah. That, I've eaten it. No, you ate it. No, I'm getting it. I remember that works. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Yeah.
No, that's fair. It's just incorrect English. It doesn't sound right.
It's impossible to not correct.
Yeah. Although there are some people don't do that. Some people will just let it lie. But I'm not one of those people.
Who the hell?
No, there are people out there who will just let that kind of thing lie.
I always say to people, if you know I've got something wrong, correct it.
Tell me.
Because the rest of my life,
I'll go around.
I'll get that wrong.
Then you'll meet someone like me and I'll be like, the fuck did you just say?
You blithering idiot. Yeah.
But I always forget the insult. The Boris Johnson.
Protoplasmic. You porcupine. Protoplasmic. It's not spinous.
Something-
Invertebrate jellies. Yeah. That's it. God, that was real hard to get all out.
Medical receptionists. Why do they always have to be so bloody rude?
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Why? Why be a receptionist if you're just going to be that rude all the time? I'll walk up to a receptionist and be like, "Hi, you all right?" And they'll be like, 1 minute. I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, okay, no worries." And they go, name. I'm like, hi. Why are you a dick? Like, I've done nothing. All I've done is said, hi, how are you? And you're a dick immediately.
I mean, to an extent, I must say that I'm with the receptionist on this. Because when you've got to deal with idiocy all day and the general...
You could have carried on, it's right.
I can't because that looks weird in the podcast.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you have to deal with when you have to deal with idiocy all day and the general public asking you stupid questions when you just want someone's name, it just gets very irritating.
Now, I'm sorry. We've dealt with the public in many of our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I've never just been rude, no matter how annoying things and people are. And I just don't agree with it. I just don't think you ever... Think of sometimes you've had a really bad day.
Yeah.
You're still not just going to turn around and be rude to someone, are you?
I mean, it depends.
No, you're not. I know you.
Sometimes.
No, you're not.
Sometimes I
Don't
do.
pretend to be this person you're not. You're all golden.
Sometimes
all
I
right?
do.
No. You're rude to me instead. You'll ring me later and you'll just...
Go out and take it out. Go home and take it out on my loved ones.
Yeah. Oh,
God, no. Sorry.
Jesus.
That was a bit much. Last one. I don't know if you can relate to this or not.
Okay.
Men in white skinny jeans.
You don't do that like I've ever done that.
No. I mean, is that a pet peeve of yours?
Oh.
Do you hate men in white skinny jeans?
Yes.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Me too. Yuck.
Yeah. there is a point I'm going to say I don't really care, but...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's not my choice. I would never wear it.
No.
But you do you, boo.
Yeah. Right. That's the end of the pet peeves.
Brilliant.
And now it's time for learning while laughing with Ryan.
God damn it, I nearly interrupt that every time. I'd like to go back over the episodes and see if it's learning while laughing or laughing while learning.
How many times I say it the wrong way around?
Yeah.
What is it?
So...
I just say whichever one comes first.
I think it's laughing while learning.
Laughing while learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. But I've been wrong before. Not many times.
Laughing while learning would make more sense for what it is.
Now, I just want you to know
Yeah.
that I have got over 40 questions.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. We're not obviously going to go through all 40.
God, I hope not.
But some of
We've cancelled,
these-
would you rather?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Probably for the best. It's getting stale.
but this might be the last Would You Rather.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 10 episodes of Would You Rather.
It took me a very long time today to find Would You Rathers. So I'm probably going to fuck it off next week.
So why do you think I got 40?
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
I've got one Would You Rather. And I asked it at the start of the episode, so
Yeah.
we're done. Would You Rather's
It
done.
was sent in as well. Jeez, yeah. Actually, there were a few sent in, weren't there?
There were.
Some of these I don't know how to turn into questions,
Okay.
so I might just do a couple of facts.
Yeah.
And we can just talk about the facts because they're great. They're great facts. I can't even...
I'm game.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to learn. Do you know what? Oh, I can't even think of an example now, which is very annoying.
That is annoying when you're going to give an example of something.
So from us doing Learning While Laughing, and I think this will make you very happy, I've actually been learning things, and I've used the facts that you've told me during things in conversations.
That's great.
I hope you know that.
That actually does
And when
fill
I
my
next
heart
do
with joy.
that, when I next do it, I'm going to text you and tell you which one it was. Because I've done it a couple of times now, and I'm like, I'll tell Ryan about that.
Yeah.
Because I know you'll love it.
I will,
The
yeah,
fact that I've learned something, and I'm like, oh, did you actually know?
Yeah.
One was, I was talking to, obviously my sisters flew home recently, and they were talking about something, I can't remember what it was, and the fact that you told me about your taste and your smell being affected by altitude. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know
wicked.
what I mean? So little bits of these things are sticking in here,
Yeah, they are.
and they're staying.
To be honest with you, when you said Giganotosaurus,
Yeah.
that.
I said Giganotosaurus.
It does, I don't care. You got it right. Like, I'll take a Giganotosaurus.
My son taught me that.
Fact or fiction? More French soldiers died during World War One than American soldiers during all of US history. So that's including the American Civil War, all the World Wars.
I would say fact. Because the French, in World War One, the French got pushed back a lot, didn't they?
Yeah, the only thing that would throw me off of that is that World War One wasn't even like, there weren't bombs and planes and... Like, this isn't World War One and World War Two.
Mm.
It's just
But,
World War One.
but they did get pushed back quite a bit. Like, they lost a lot of territory, didn't they?
They did, yeah. I think they reclaimed a lot of it, to be fair.
Well, yeah, eventually. But I'd imagine they had quite a lot of troops
Killed.
sadly killed.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going with fact.
I'm going with fact, yeah.
Like, I've got to be honest with you, that blows my mind. That statistic.
It's crazy to think.
Yeah. The whole US history.
But US history isn't that long. Well, that's one world. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to think, I think, what, US history 1775 is.
And also, civil wars aren't a lot of people. You got to think.
Yeah, but obviously they were in World War II and stuff as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they.
Yeah, but they came at the end of World War II, didn't they?
Yeah, true.
Just to soak up the glory.
Yeah, well, you got the.
We've done all the work.
Yeah. Vietnam.
Yeah.
You got the Iraq War, like all these things. Now, this fact, I hope it hasn't expired for this podcast. Obviously, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But France lost 1.36 million soldiers in World War One.
Wow.
The US military's total is 1.35. So it's 10,000 short of overtaking. And obviously I'm hoping that hasn't changed for multiple reasons. Yeah. But unbelievable.
Crazy.
In 2018, the word of the year was an emoji. Fact or fiction?
Oh, that's going to be it. It's not a word, though, is it? It can't be the word of the year is an emoji. What's the qualifying thing for the word of the year?
Smiling with tears of joy
to?
emoji was the word of the year. Smiling with tears of joy emoji.
And what's the qualifying thing for word of the year? Is it the most used? Is it?
It's the Oxford Dictionary. It says this is our word of the year.
Then no, it can't be. Because if it's the Oxford Dictionary, an emoji's not in the Oxford Dictionary.
What's really annoying is it's fiction.
Ugh.
But it's 2015 is when it was.
No.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
According to who?
The 2015 Oxford Dictionary chose the smiling with tears of joy emoji as its official word of the year. It even says proof that internet culture has overtaken reality.
That's rubbish.
Prince Charles has a car that is fueled by wine. True, fact or fiction? Is it true or false? Oh, God.
Fiction. Just because I must have heard of it, but I would definitely have heard of that.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But it's fact.
Not a chance. It's fueled by wine.
Yep. A
working vehicle.
It's a vintage Aston Martin reworked to use wine as its primary fuel.
And why isn't that a thing? It's more expensive.
I was going to say, it's not. It's not fuel. It's just for him. Like, it's not fuel efficient or anything like that. Right, you ready for
crazy,
this one?
By the way.
That is crazy, yeah. I said some of these facts, I've got this.
Blinding.
Blow your mind. Just. Right. It's totally legal to escape from prison in Mexico, Germany, and Austria.
It's legal.
It's totally legal to escape prisons in Mexico, Germany, and Austria. Indeed, yeah.
I can't. Here's what I think. This is what I think is going to happen here.
Yeah, go on.
Is you've added a country or changed a country.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going to go fiction, but I'm going to be shocked if that's a legal thing to escape prisons.
It's a fact.
No.
Yeah. So
what?
The desire to escape prison. So those three countries see the desire to escape prison as a basic human nature rather than an unlawful act. However, any laws that are broken trying to break out of prison, you will then be prosecuted for.
Right, okay.
But the breaking out itself...
act of break it.
Yeah, like,
so say if a door was left open and you just walked out...
That's fine.
You wouldn't be punished for it.
Nope, you wouldn't be punished for that. Obviously, they're not just going to be like, well, he's gone. So they will try and find you. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that you broke out of prison...
Done it again, guys.
Yeah. Who didn't lock that door? Yeah, exactly. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I get, now that you said the reasoning behind it, I get it. Because, of course, you want to escape. Why wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes perfect sense for you to want to escape.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, you can't, mate.
No.
Like,
Well, I think that is a really interesting take on it, isn't it? That they've been like, well, of course, everyone's going to try.
Is it punishable, and obviously I don't mean by imprisonment, for a child to leave school
No.
in those countries, to walk out of school?
Oh. I hate when you do this. I've got no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Imagine if you don't get punished for walking out of prison, but you get punished for walking out of school.
Yeah, I think you would get punished for walking out of school, though. Because that'd be like walking out of work, wouldn't it? You get punished for that.
Mm.
But no one
that.
wants to be in prison, do you know what I mean? Like,
No one wants to be in work or in school.
right, I can't.
No,
argue
that's
with
not natural.
that. I don't know. All right, look, I don't run the country, mate.
Philosophical question.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I can't delve into that right
It
now.
blows my mind, that's the thing, but when
Yeah.
you explain it, I think fair enough.
Yeah. So this next one is multiple choice.
Excellent news.
So because I was
My
going to ask
fave.
it to you, but I'm like, you'd know. I know
Yeah.
you'd work it out. So eventually, a day on Earth will be 25 hours long.
Mm.
How long until that's a fact? Is it 75,000 years, 175,000 years, 1.75 million years, or 175 million years?
This is going to be a complete guess, obviously.
Yeah.
1.75 mil?
The thing is, that is a good guess, because I think I'd guess the same.
Yeah.
But it's 175 million years.
I know what you did there.
Yeah.
You went for the extremes, didn't you? Because I'm not going to go for the extremes.
That's how I work with you. When I think when it sounds extreme, I think, okay, I'll just drop it down a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
drop it down.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never go for the earliest. I'll never go for the
Yeah,
latest.
we've got somewhere in the middle. So also, don't go buying a 25-hour clock. Yeah. Kind of stay away from that one
Conspiracy
for now.
theorists.
Yeah. That does blow my mind a little bit, though, but... Fact or fiction? Whoa, mate, I've got no idea what the score is.
No, I mean, it'll be on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
We'll have to guess who wins at the end.
Oh, my God.
We can record 2 reactions.
I think I'm 3-2 up.
Okay.
We'll just go with that.
Well, we won't because it's at the bottom of the screen.
I can go back through and check.
No,
So you got that
it's
one?
fine. It's at the bottom of the screen. Stop being so
I'm 3-2
competitive.
up. I'm 3-2 up. Okay.
Just guess.
Right. I'm just guessing. I'm 3-2 up. Right. Fact or fiction? Although a strawberry isn't actually a berry, a watermelon is fact or fiction. Oh, I know. Good.
Strawberry
Thought-provoking.
isn't a berry, but a watermelon. Yeah, because the seeds are on the inside. Yes. Yeah, because the strawberry seeds are on the outside. Watermelon seeds are on the inside. So yeah, watermelon is a berry.
Right.
Fact.
That is not the only thing, because an apple has seeds on the inside.
It's a berry.
So,
Grows on the ground.
right. No, I mean, it has to have 3 distinct layers: an outer skin, a fleshy middle, and an internally contained seeds. So you are correct, but that would also make bananas and grapes.
Berries.
Berries, yeah.
Oh. But they've grown on trees. Nope, vines for grapes. Carry on.
Coolio. Right.
Who's this guy?
yeah. Right. Fact or fiction? The City of London has a population of 10,000 people. Fact or fiction?
This is a little bit of a trick question. Because the City of London is different to London.
It is.
And it's not actually in the UK. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
It's not part of the UK.
The City of London? What's it part of?
I think it's its own thing. Or maybe France, something like that. It's not part of the UK. I know that. Or maybe it's not part of London. I don't know. I think it's not part of the UK.
It's not part of London.
No, I don't think it's part of the UK. Like, as in, it's governed by the rules that it follows are not UK rules or UK laws. It's its own thing.
Entity.
Yeah. But also, fact, I would say 10,000. Although you've probably just changed the number, haven't you?
Fiction. It's
Yeah,
9,000.
Yeah, of course you have. Oh, dickhead.
Right. To redeem yourself.
Yeah.
To claw this point back.
Yeah.
Greater London, does it have more or less than 8 million people? Greater London, more or less than 8 million people. It is more. It is 8.1 million people.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice, yeah.
Very similar to the gold question. 81, 8.1.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. That makes it 4-all. 4-all, nice.
I mean, it might not.
I'm just guessing.
Just made it up, yeah.
I'm just guessing. Oh, look at me. I'm so loose, just guessing like this.
Loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
I've got it written down on my phone.
Yeah. Right. Fact or fiction?
Whoa.
This is a good one.
Whoa.
If you get this correct, or if I've messed with this or not, it's great. There are more trees on the planet Earth than there are stars in our galaxy. Fact or fiction?
Than stars in our galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I'm hitting you with that uppercut. This is just a gem.
My brain immediately goes, no, of course not. But in our galaxy, I don't know how many stars. I mean, I don't know how many stars there are. It's infinite, isn't it?
I mean, do you know how many trees there are?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I counted them while I was
I'm
stalking down
gonna go against my gut here because my gut's always wrong with 50-50s,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go true. There are more trees.
There are more trees.
See, go against
so there
the
are
gut,
about
Gaz.
3 trillion trees on the planet. But obviously I said galaxy, which only includes the Milky Way.
Yes, yeah.
And there are only 300 to 400 billion stars. So obviously that's not really near 3 trillion.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. This says space is big but relatively empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 4 billion stars in it. Right. Over the last 30 years, bears, spiders, and snakes combined have killed less than one species of tiger. Fact or
Bears,
fiction?
spiders, and snakes have killed less what
People, sorry. People. Yeah.
than one species of tiger.
Yep.
Do I know the species of tiger or?
The Champawat tiger.
Of course it is. Is that the man-hunting tiger? The one that goes around villages and stuff?
I've got nothing for you.
True.
True? Fiction.
Fact.
It is fiction.
Oh,
The Champawat tiger has killed more.
yes.
No, I said, have bears, spiders, and snakes killed more than one tiger?
Oh, no. I meant the other way. Fine.
What do you want to do with that?
I don't know. I did mean that the tiger has killed more.
Okay.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think the Champawat tiger there was a place, I think it was in India,
It is, yeah, in Nepal and
Where-
India.
there was a tiger that essentially hunted a village and tortured this village for.
For me to redeem a point.
Okay. I can read this fact. Good stuff.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask you. Did the tiger kill more, over 30 years, more or less than 450 people over 30 years?
I'd say less than 450.
So just to be clear as well, so you think it's less for bears, spiders, and snakes combined
Than 450.
over 30 years?
Yeah.
It's still a lot. It's 435 people
Yeah.
is how many that tiger has killed. Bears kill an average of 2 people a year.
Yeah.
Spiders 6 people a year, and snakes 5 people a year. I think I've read something wrong there.
Interesting question. Interesting fact
Go on.
on this point.
Yeah.
Did you know that killer whales, although are seen as extremely deadly, there has never been a reported killing of a human by an orca, by a killer whale? Did you know that?
You're
In
missing.
the wild.
Oh, there's the key to that fact.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah,
And
crazy, isn't it?
And it's because their behaviours are so learnt that they just don't see humans as food.
Yeah.
So there was a species of orca in a certain area, like a pod, sorry, they call them, don't they? It's a pod of orcas, isn't it? So a pod of orcas in a certain area that only ate, and don't quote me on the food type, but I'm just going to use food types as examples. A certain type of octopus, say, as its food type. And that's what it ate, that's the only thing it ate. Bearing in mind that the water also had fish and all that lot that an orca could eat, absolutely fine. Now, when this octopus, the octopi, is that correct? Or
No, apparently that's incorrect. Apparently that's not the plural for octopus.
Okay. Well, octopus, sis.
I think it's just octopus. It's like sheep, isn't it?
Okay. So when the octopus started running out, the orcas just wouldn't eat anything else. So other pods of orcas would come in and feed on everything else that's around. So they would eat the fish, they would eat and they just refused. Because they were like, that's like a human would be like, we wouldn't just start eating rocks if our food ran out. Do you know what I mean?
But we can't eat rocks.
No. But do you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't just randomly go, oh, that's food. Just start eating. But an orca won't. It goes, that's my food. That's food. Like a human's not food. That is food. And they're so intelligent.
Yeah.
Well, they're not intelligent enough to just eat something else, mate.
I was going to say, they're so hardened to their instincts.
Yeah.
Funny enough, my dad's sailing right now to Gibraltar. He's just changed where he was going because of what I'm about to tell you as well. Orcas have sank 3 boats that have been sailing around the coast for laughs.
They do toy.
They don't eat the people.
No, they just toy with people.
They bite the rudders off and then sink the boat.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like they don't eat the people.
I mean, I'm 90% sure I would die of fright.
Well,
if I was surrounded by orcas in the ocean.
Yeah.
I'd pass out 100%. You would be so terrified. You would pass out.
Yeah. But you'd also be completely safe.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not going to die.
Yeah. Well, this is lucky.
There's that one orca that thinks humans are food, and that's who you bumped into.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right, a little summon for our little Cobra stacker here.
Oh, he's getting special mentions this episode.
He is sponsored.
He is.
So,
he's our sponsor. Thanks for the camera, buddy.
My finger just went directly in front of my face. I need to be able to hear it a little bit more.
Thank you for the camera.
Yeah. Sesame seeds were once worth more than gold. Fact or fictione?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll go fact. I imagine there must have been a time when gold wasn't really, or it's either going to be gold was in such abundance that no, it can't have been. Oh, fact. Sesame seeds, yeah.
It is a fact as well. And
was it because sesame seeds were so not in abundance? I can't think of the word.
Essentially, this was in the Middle Ages, and they were just highly nutritious. Civil. I don't like the word they put there, but civilians thought they also had magical or spiritual properties that would bestow luck and fortune.
Well,
so hey, that's worth more than gold.
If you'd saved up sesame seeds,
yeah.
I mean, you're at a loss now, so
yeah, you've done badly. That's what you invested in at the time.
You haven't traded it for gold.
Yeah,
you screwed yourself.
I'll tell you what, the market crashed.
Switch to Cobra Stacker. Watch his video on sesame seeds versus gold. It's brilliant.
He'll tell you all about it. He's got one seed, and he goes, "That's worth nothing. That's worth nothing.
I've got packs of these."
Yeah. The longest work of English literature ever written by one person is the Super Mario Brothers fan fiction. Fact or fiction?
The longest literature ever written.
Ever written.
To Super Mario fan fiction.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Super Mario. I think it will much more likely be something like Zelda.
That's so weird you say that, because that is exactly the game.
Is it?
That I thought to make up.
Really?
It is Mario Bros.
Is it?
But I was going to change it to Zelda.
That's crazy.
But wait till you hear how many words it is.
God.
4,102,328. Are
they just continually writing it?
Well, that was of April 2019.
Right.
It's ongoing, so it may be more now.
So it's just someone just continually writing. What are they writing?
Yeah, I mean, they have a story that they want to finish.
He jumped, ran forward, jumped again, ran forward.
I don't,
Jumped on top of a Cooper, ran forward.
in case anyone wants to read it, it's called The Subspace Emissary's World's Conquest. And I tell you what, it's a riot. I've read it.
No, you haven't. Give me a blurb. Give me a rough.
Well,
About Mario.
Yeah. It's about Super Mario Brothers. They're in the Subspace Emissary's World's Conquest.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And there's adventures.
They love adventures. They love it. Anyway,
That's crazy.
so the fastest object made by man ever recorded was a manhole cover. Fact or fiction?
A manhole cover?
Yeah.
So this is going to be something launched, obviously.
Obviously.
But
yeah.
you're not going to have a manhole cover that goes faster than like a bullet, surely.
So is it fact or fiction?
Fiction. I can't believe it's a manhole
Okay.
cover.
But it is a manhole cover.
No! I should
Right.
go against my gut.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
What happened is they did an underground nuclear bomb test and they didn't seal the manhole cover down.
Oh, Jesus
So they
Christ!
launched the disc at an estimated 125,000 miles per hour, which is 5 times the Earth's escape velocity.
That's just death.
yeah,
instant.
It just left the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It just went.
So there's a manhole cover just
yeah.
flying around in space somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. They I think they found it
Oh.
by the shape and like how burnt up it was and everything like that of what they could find. That's how they worked out its speed. The fact that it left from the ground
Yeah.
without
left.
any extra force anywhere in between.
Yeah.
It managed to leave the atmosphere.
That's crazy.
You think of the force
Yeah.
required, and just so you can realise how fast 125,000. Not that you need to.
Yeah.
The New Horizons spacecraft. Bear in mind, this went into space. It had no wind resistance.
Right.
Could only reach 36,000 miles per hour.
Oh, that's mental.
Yeah. So this
That's
thing.
so. How long did it take to get into space?
I don't know. I
That'd
think
be
it was
interesting.
almost instant.
Yeah, it must be
Do you know what I
like
mean?
seconds.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, just gone.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah.
No one. It must have been like someone just found it floating around in space and went, "What is this doing up?" Because no one could have seen it go
I
up.
think it was on CCTV that suddenly there was a hole in the floor. I think I've read this before. That,
What's that?
yeah. Well, who didn't put that down? I mean, some guy
What
with a
did
couple
they
of bolts
expect,
go.
though?
What
What
do you
did they
mean?
expect?
What do you mean?
Like a couple of bolts is going to hold it down.
Well, I'm guessing that they were heavily bolted. I don't think they were like, cut the. You know what I mean? I think these were big bolts.
Just put a brick on top of it, mate.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, I bet that brick's gutted. This was my destiny. I should have been the fastest. I hope that manhole cover is in a museum or something.
Nah, it's gotta be.
If it wasn't burnt up, leaving the
Yeah, yeah.
atmosphere, I really hope it's in some
Well,
sort
if you
of...
say they found it mangled and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think they found a small piece of it just floating
Must
around.
have done.
Like I said, I read this a long time ago, but the FDA once banned sliced bread.
Why would they ban sliced bread? Is it a particular type of sliced bread? You're not going to tell me why I'm asking.
Well,
Fact.
if I've made it up, it's going to be hard to...
Fact.
It is actually a fact, yeah. And I love this fact
Right.
because of the reason of why it was banned and what happened next.
Right.
So it was banned in 1943, and the reason was because it used up too much plastic that could be used in the war effort. But people were so outraged that they couldn't get sliced bread anymore that they cancelled it 3 months later and gave the people their sliced bread again. It was like, we need it for the war. Well, I need it for my belly. It's like, give me back my sliced bread.
Also, only sliced bread.
Yeah. They could buy normal bread,
Yeah.
but no one wanted to slice it.
It's not the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. War. Nah, we want sliced bread.
What, you want to save our lives? No. Convenience.
Yeah. That's what we're really about.
What's
here.
the point in winning the war if we can't have convenience?
Yeah. I just love that. Yeah. Problem is, you'll get this fact, so I'm just going to say it. Every 2 minutes, people take more photos than were taken in the entire 19th century.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That was a bit easy for you to get, but that's crazy though. Fact or fiction? Vincent van Gogh, however you pronounce it.
Go. Yep.
Apparently it's not Go.
No? Gough. Vincent van Gogh.
I watched a Dutch person on the show say that the GH on the end is a noise.
Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah. So it's more like that than anything else, but...
I mean, I can't... I'm not... It's not a hill I'm going to die on, mate.
Mate. I'm not going to die on this sword, yeah. I'm not going to die on this hill, yeah. That's the one that was in the shop. Right. He only sold one painting in his entire lifetime.
Fact.
Do you know this?
No, I know that he only became famous after he died. Like, I know his paintings only ever... Because it's like a sob story. It's like a really sad story because he suffered quite a lot with, like, drug abuse and depression and stuff like that, I believe. And obviously only became famous after he died.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's great. Last one.
Last one. We won't ever know the scores until the episode's released.
The 100-Hour War that was fought between Honduras and El Salvador. Was the war started by a game of football? Fact or fiction? Or the war was started by a game of football, fact or fiction?
The 100-Hour War that I've never ever heard of between Honduras and El Salvador was not started by a game of football. Fiction.
I'd be on your side there, but it's a fact.
Yeah,
Which is why it's so interesting, though.
Yeah.
During the 1970 World Cup, it was 1-1 and went to a third match. When El Salvador won the playoff, riots erupted, which boiled over into a full-scale war with over 2,000 casualties on each side.
Now, is this a war between their militaries?
Yeah, turned into a war. After 4 days of fighting, the 100-Hour War ended.
Mental.
That's pretty mad, isn't it?
And that's why I don't like football.
Yeah, no.
Relating back to episode 2, I believe, or 3.
Yeah, one of those.
I just like football.
Yeah, I get it.
For that reason.
Okay, I'm going to save these.
Go on, have a bonus. Have a bonus.
You sure?
Yes. If it makes me lose, I'm going to be fuming.
Yeah.
Because I reckon I'm winning.
Right. The Mongolian Navy consists of one small tugboat and 10 men.
Now, I might be really ignorant here. Mongols were Genghis Khan.
I think they're the Mongols. They're not Mongolians.
Okay. All right, then it's just my ignorance. Yeah, why not?
Or mine.
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, fact.
Sadly, it is fiction because it's only 7 men. It is one small tugboat and 7 men.
It's mental.
Yeah, it's
crazy, you can barely call that a navy, surely.
I know, but they do call it the Navy.
Get the navy! Hello, boss.
Oh, my God. You want to hear this? The last bit of this?
What?
I'll put it in for redeem yourself. How many of those 7 men know how to swim?
No. 2 at least. I'd say 2.
1.
1.
Only one.
See, I
of
was
them.
going to say 1,
Yeah.
but then I thought, what if he's like busy, or what if he's drowning or something? Someone's got to save him, surely.
Hey, that's what the boat's for. You know what I mean? That's what that's
Imagine
for.
that guy's gone.
Yeah.
Dave's gone again.
Yeah. No.
Why a Mongolian name Dave, as is always called.
Genghis.
Yeah.
There goes Gengi. Well, we've got no idea who's won or lost that.
No. But I'll tell you what we will do.
Go on.
You make a victory speech, and I'll make a victory speech.
Okay.
And I'll just put some dreary music over the person who's...
Okay.
Go on then.
As the episode 10 victor, I'd like to dedicate this win to me and to Gaz for being terrible. And I'd like to thank the audience for listening to all these great facts. And I hope you have laughed. I hope you have learned. And I am obviously a great quizmaster. This victory is well deserved, and it's a privilege to beat Gaz so well. Thank you.
Okay. Sometimes in our lives, we witness great acts, and sometimes great men perform those great acts. This is one of those moments. This victory over Ryan is not to be taken lightly. He is a tough competitor, and I appreciate him for all that he's done. Unfortunately, what he's done is not enough. And therefore, I would like to say commiserations to my fellow podcaster and member of Team Bromantic. Congratulations on your loss. Many more to come.
Can we do a loser speech?
No. The loser's speech is going to be the winner's speech.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, just look like a melon. Saying that you won when you didn't.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you won that anyway.
I feel like I did.
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like you win those sections.
Yeah, that's going to be close though.
I think
At one point
I
you were
did well at
6-5
the
up,
start.
so
You did well at the start and then
poor
slowly
finish.
tapered off.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
nothing new.
Right. What's it time for?
It's time for Would You Rather with Gas.
The way you say Gaz. With Gaz.
Gas.
I enjoy it.
I'm all effort, no product. So
All right, we're gonna jump all the way in with some ones that were sent in.
great, yeah, perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
So, would you rather lose the ability to laugh or have to laugh every time you speak?
Oh god, lose the ability to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. The other one's exhausting.
Yeah, mate, you've been. Mate,
Man.
look how exhausted we were at the start of this episode.
Yeah. Even if someone said it doesn't have to be like out and out laughter, it could
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be. I couldn't be bothered. Honestly.
And also, laughter would lose its.
Yeah.
It would just be painful by the end, wouldn't
That's
it?
what I mean, yeah. Imagine you said something funny and I was like, oh, that's really, you'd be like, yeah, look, I know you laugh at everything, so. I'd be like, no, genuinely, that's
Yeah, but
really,
then you just wouldn't laugh at anything.
that's what I mean. It's just
It
dead,
wouldn't
isn't
feel
it?
funny.
Yeah. Imagine being like, I'm really sorry, Ryan, but I don't love you anymore. And I'm like, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't love me
You
either.
break my heart like this.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Just,
Yeah, no, fair enough.
never laughing again.
I mean, that's just depressing, though, isn't it? Laughing's amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I don't know. I think the other options are worse.
We just don't speak.
I know just what you're thinking. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't resist.
That is out of the blue, that one. Would you rather... I mean, you already do. Would you rather live your life with a runny nose that you can't stop
Yeah.
or dribble from the side of your mouth constantly?
That's the noise you'd hear all the time, isn't it? You know that's the dribble from the side of the mouth noise, 100%. You ever
Yeah.
hear anyone do that? You know they're dribbling. That's the noise. Yeah, the runny nose thing is something I'm very used to now.
Yeah, I mean, that's summertime for you.
Yeah. And winter, really.
Anytime I'm near pollen.
Yeah, or it's cold. So, I think I'd like to mix it up and go with a dribble.
Dribble? Rather than runny nose?
I'm imagining it's that little bit of dribble.
Nah.
I don't think I'm pooling out the
look,
side of my mouth.
You know the people that have the white bits?
Runny nose, please.
Yeah.
I'm not going with the white bits. No way.
Nah, I can't do it. It makes you do that. Like if you see
That's what you
something.
do. Oh, well, yeah, makes you, yeah, no, I've got it, yeah. I have to do this now.
Would you rather shave your head or shave your beard?
Easy one for me. I want to know for you.
Mm.
What would you do?
I would say, and is this forever? It's my game, just once.
Yeah, go on.
If it was forever, head. I've been bald no beard before and it's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, bald with a beard before and it's fine.
Yeah.
Having long hair and no beard, I just look like a nonce. So this only works as a 2 by.
Yeah.
If it works at all.
Combo.
Ladies, let me know. Don't.
I want to tell the ladies it does. All right?
But if it was just once, it would be beard because my beard would grow back a hell of a lot quicker than my hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair. I would definitely shave my hair.
yeah.
I've been tempted a few times.
Yeah, but you look good without a beard.
I disagree.
I've seen pictures. You look good without a beard.
The only reason sometimes I think
Little stud muffin.
the only reason I do sometimes think about shaving the beard is because I want to know what I look like. I haven't shaved this beard in about 6-7 years now.
I shaved my beard during COVID.
How was that?
Horrific. I'll never do it again.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
trimmed it
remember.
right down
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was
yeah.
can't remember what I did. I think I tried to shave it myself.
Yeah, you made a cock up.
Yeah.
on it. I remember.
And so I had to it wasn't like shaved all the way off, but it was like 3 or something all over.
I took a picture.
It was awful.
Do you remember?
It was awful.
I deleted it because you asked me to, but
Yeah, god awful. Yeah, so definitely wouldn't be doing that.
yeah. And you had shorter hair then and everything.
Mm.
God, you look so different. You really blossomed.
Like a new man.
Yeah.
Or would you rather?
Right.
These are now not sending. We only had a couple.
I was going to say, is this still sending in?
We might have done. If I come across another sending one, I'll tell you. But
Okay, great.
in the order in my phone that I've got it, this is not sending. Would you rather be poor but help people, or be rich by torturing people?
Oh, so I'm like Robin Hood or an average rich person.
Or the top 1%?
Yeah. Oh, poor.
Poor and help
Yeah,
people.
I couldn't do the torturing.
Just eat at you, wouldn't it?
Oh, I couldn't do it, yeah. If blood money, innit? I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no fair.
I'm sitting in my Ferrari, I'll be like, oh, terrible. I'm a terrible
This is
man.
horrible.
I'll
Throw
be-
another dart in.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm in the Maldives, like, oh, God. Oh, push a button, he dies. Oh, God. Yeah, just set him on fire. Oh.
Would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish?
Could I have some expansion on look like a fish?
Yeah, look like a fish.
Yeah, but like,
So you have human features like arms and legs and stuff like that, but you look like a fish. You're a fish-looking guy. Something fishy about you, sir.
smell like a fish.
Smell like a fish.
Yeah.
Really?
I think I can do my best to mask that. But there ain't no masking looking like a fish. Imagine looking
I'm
like
not saying you've got scales and stuff.
No, yeah.
You're just a fishy-looking guy.
Yeah, I don't, what? If I wake up every morning, I look in the mirror, I'm like, that's a catfish right there. I can't do that.
That's a catfish.
Hey! Yeah, no. I know people that look like fish.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who? Name them.
Definitely not.
Name them right now.
Definitely
You
not.
fishy motherfuckers.
Where you at? And I look at them and I go, you poor bugger. And I don't want to be that guy.
Fair. Fair, you smelly fish man.
It's fine, yeah.
Would you rather... You could just move down to the coast, couldn't you?
That's what
Be
I
a
mean,
fisherman.
yeah. I could just be a
People
fishmonger.
expect it.
Yeah.
Fair. Would you rather learn from your mistakes or never make any mistakes?
Oh. I'll never make any. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Never make a mistake.
Yeah. What's...
You'd have nothing to learn from. What would you need to learn if you
What's
never
the
made a
drawback?
mistake? Yeah.
If, I'd be like, oh my God, there's so many things
Yeah,
I could do.
but you've also got a thing of like learn from your mistakes, like helps you grow as a person.
I'm grown, baby. I don't make any mistakes. I'm grown.
I am fine.
I'd be like, oh, it's the World Cup final. Someone needs to step up and take this free kick. I'll be like, I'll do it. I'll make any mistakes.
I never
Yeah.
make a mistake.
Just let me do it. I'm fine.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'll definitely take up a sport like darts. I'll never make 180.
I think you're perfect. I think you just don't make mistakes.
Do
So if it
you know
would-
what
if it
missing the
would-
triple 20 would be?
If
A mistake.
yeah, but if darts for you would be a mistake, you just wouldn't do it.
It won't be.
But it might be.
I don't make them.
Yeah, so you wouldn't play darts.
I would.
But you wouldn't.
I would.
You wouldn't.
I know it won't be a mistake.
Because darts would be a mistake for you.
It won't.
It would.
How would it be?
Because you'd be terrible at it.
But I'm not, because I make mistakes.
Yeah, but you're not perfect.
Yeah, I'm pretty much. If
You're
I don't
not
make mistakes,
perfect.
mate, I'm telling you right now, if I don't make mistakes, I'm goddamn there. All right? I'll be the best artist. I'm like, I'll just draw this. Oh, look, I've not made a single mistake in this beautiful picture I've just drawn.
Oh, you've taken this too far.
I've taken it where it needs
It's
to
not how
go.
this works.
That's exactly
That's
how it
not.
is. Yeah.
You just never make the mistake.
People don't look enough into it. That's people
Right.
like, oh, I don't make mistakes. I'm like, man, you got to think past that.
No, because say, for example, your free kick situation
Yeah,
that you came up with,
I did.
you wouldn't put yourself forward if you would miss.
But I won't.
Put yourself forward if you would miss.
But how do I know if I'm going to make a mistake or not?
You don't, but you can't make mistakes. So you
No.
just wouldn't be able to
You
put
didn't
yourself
say
forward.
you can't make mistakes like that. You said you can't make mistakes.
Sorry, just repeat what you just said.
No, I said you.
No, repeat exactly what
Yeah.
you just said.
I know.
You didn't say you can't make mistakes. You said
Hang on.
you can't
so
make mistakes.
am I now living in fear of making a mistake?
Possibly.
No. That's not how this
Possibly.
is going. No.
Yep.
No. 'Cause
You would
otherwise
never
I'll
have started
do
this podcast.
Nothing. Wouldn't I?
You would never-
If I literally couldn't make a mistake, my life is a mistake. I'm dead. All right. No. I mean, no. What I mean by that.
We're going to take a quick pause so I can just talk to Ryan for a minute.
What
okay?
I mean is,
You okay, buddy? You okay? Do
No-
you want to
no,
cuddle?
mistake me, not me. Just move on.
Just fuck off.
Yeah. What? You know what? I don't care. You can't do that.
Perfect.
I don't care.
Would you rather only be able to cry in front of other people or only be able to cry alone?
I think we know the answer to that.
What is the answer to that?
I'll take some along the tears. Thank you very much.
Good man.
Yep. I'll cry like
As a man
real
should.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
It's got to be the quickest would you rather you've ever done. Yeah.
You just answered them. Oh, good one, man. Yeah, really, really good.
It's not much to say on that, there is there. Would you rather cry alone or cry in front of people? Cry alone. Okay, yeah, great. What do you mean to add to it? What can I possibly cry alone? Because if they see my tears, they hurt more. I've got nothing more.
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life?
Question.
Yes.
When I rewind,
Yeah.
what happens to my age?
Goes backwards.
So if I rewound to 18,
Yeah, you
I
would
would
be
be
18, yeah.
my good, the power of the oh dearie dear. Well, I don't think the pause button holds a candle to the rewind button. I really don't think it does.
Do you not?
No.
You don't see the positives of being able to pause.
I see the positives.
Yeah, but not in a comparison. I suppose if you had a rewind button, a pause button would be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't like how something, you could just rewind back before
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Like, change
You'd
it.
be fearless to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because you could do them. And I don't mean fearless like a stunt person. I mean like in situations. I could gamble or do whatever I want. And
I'd
just
be like, oh no,
rewind
just go
that.
back.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. But then would that take some of the fun out of doing anything if you could never make mistakes?
But could not make mistakes by not having a rewind button.
Yeah. So maybe the pause button would be more exciting. I'm just saying.
Nah, rewind.
Yeah, I'd definitely
Definitely
rewind. Yeah. Also, when I get to 80, just do that again. Totally
This
differently.
was lovely.
Yeah. I'll play that again, thanks.
Fair. Would you rather have to wear every shirt inside out or every pair of pants backwards?
Crikey.
I
Yeah.
just can't have them all like really.
No,
There has
that's
to be
true.
some surface level shit.
This is. I'll tell you what.
This is the top of the surface.
It's skimming the surface. This is
All right, fuck that off then.
inside out. Let's really get into this. Sink our teeth in now. What's the positives? I can't. I
told you it was
It's nice to have my back pockets at the front. Attack it, yeah.
Would you rather have to live out the rest of your life in the wilderness or live out the rest of your life in jail?
Wilderness.
Rather than jail?
Freedom over hardship in freedom over jail.
So loneliness, though.
Yeah, but I ain't got to worry about dropping soap, and that's all right.
I don't want to be great.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, I've watched YouTube videos before.
Yeah. No, I'm going with. I
Lonely.
think the idea of losing my freedom. Why do I have to be lonely if I'm in wilderness?
Because you're not on your own.
Why can't you pitch a tent up next to me every now and then?
Because I'm not going to the wilderness. I'm in jail.
Why are you in jail?
Tropic jail, mate. Imagine the stories.
Oh.
I'll live out the rest of your life.
Yeah. What's up, mate? Not read it?
I still probably have to pick jail.
No.
You have to. Wilderness, mate. Like,
Yeah.
nothing around.
Like, what to you are you picturing of wilderness here? It's
Desert.
fucking forest.
Middle of the desert.
That's not wilderness.
It is.
Forest.
No.
That's wilderness.
No, it's not.
There's no way
Wilderness.
is a desert. I mean, they're both technically, I guess, a type of wilderness, but
Oh, just click news. All right.
wilderness is just anything that's wild.
It's a
I
mix
guess.
of the two. All right,
Yeah.
wilderness then. If I thought it was desert. But if it's the forest, I'm happy for forest.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah, go live at the Norfolk Broads and just
On the Broads.
swim and
All coming back from past episodes.
wave at boats. I'm the wild man.
You not far off. Would you
Why
rather?
do I laugh at that?
Yeah, you're like, yeah. Oh.
Hang on a minute.
Would you rather always know that someone is lying or always get away with lying?
Always know that someone's lying. I mean, you could go so far with get away with lying if you could always get away with it.
Always get away with lying.
I'd walk up to like billionaires and be like, you owe me 20 million quid. And they'd be like,
yeah, you're right.
yeah, here's 20 million quid. Got away with that? Yeah, go for that then.
You always get away with lying?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm an instant millionaire.
Good embellishing.
Yeah. So, the other one...
Yeah, basically that one. Next one.
Hang on. What was the other option?
Huh?
What was the other option? That I could detect lies.
Mm.
That's only fun to a point. I don't even think that's ever even fun. I think that just would stop some heartache.
I don't think it would stop heartache. Probably cause more.
I don't want any of it.
Don't heartache.
Yep. No, instant millionaire will cause more heartache. She's a millionaire, thanks.
Would you rather live a short but extraordinary life or a long but ordinary life?
This is the live like a lion or die like a sheep thing, I feel. And I think I'd go for how short.
45.
Great, that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
45 extraordinary. And I've got to be honest with you. The thing that really deters me from this is the whole... But if someone... Do I know this?
No.
I don't know this. Oh, God. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have a family.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'd never really see them grow. Wow.
Come on, mate. Make your decision.
It's tough, you know, you've done that. Ooh.
King Julian.
So I think on 45, short life, extraordinary.
That what you go for?
I think I'm gonna. Crikey, that's hard. That's really difficult.
Or longer, because ordinary's not terrible.
That's what I mean. It's not.
Do you know what I mean? It's not.
telling me
You're not having a
life.
bad life, just an ordinary life.
Oh, how old am I going to live to?
100.
Ordinary 100.
100 ordinary.
Do you know what's so annoying? No, not annoying. That's not the right word. I think I just love family too much. I just think the thought of knowing I'm not going to see my son grow and stuff and see grandchildren, and I think that just...
Horrific.
That's the extraordinary for me.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, that was... Almost brought a tear to my eye.
I did it.
That was cute.
Yeah, well, yeah, for me now, that's extraordinary, so I'm going to...
Fair. I like
go
that.
with that. Yeah.
I very much enjoy that answer. It's heartwarming.
Yeah, it took me a second to get there.
But I wouldn't be a pussy and I'd have extraordinary life. Die
Yeah.
at 45, mate. Leave a legacy. Or don't live at all.
I am the lion. No, I chose sheep.
He says in a flowery shirt on a podcast.
Yeah.
Would you rather have the ability to experience the highest highs, but also the lowest lows, or live a life of consistent, moderate emotions?
This is the same question emotionally.
No.
I can't. Oh, yeah.
Because you're living the same length of time.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, God. It's the lowest lows, isn't it? That's the bit that's just awful in that. I don't
But
think...
you can also have the highest highs.
Yeah, I know, but I'd...
Go for the extremes
Yeah.
or just moderate.
Honestly, although I do think the highest highs is fantastic, those lowest lows,
Yeah.
they're kind of what break people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I'd probably go somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can feel highs and lows in this middle range, but just not.
I think what would confuse a lot of people about this would you rather, it's not quite a question then, it's not, I mean it is a question, is everyone has the expectation to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not your average, that's not your standard.
No.
Happiness is not your standard. Average is your standard.
Yeah.
Like neither happy nor sad is your standard. And there's a massive issue at the moment with everybody being disappointed with not being happy. They're not necessarily sad.
Yeah.
But they're not happy.
Yeah.
And how
being content,
yeah, should be your like standpoint. If you're content, I mean, even then, yeah, I suppose content is kind of average, isn't it?
Yeah. Just to be chill.
Yeah. I think that would highest highs and lowest lows, I think would also be a roller coaster for people around you.
Yeah.
Which is the other issue. So as well as obviously yourself suffering and obviously being, you get the greatest joys in life, but also suffering the horrific side.
Yeah.
Just being okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would be fine
I think
for me.
That's enough, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I chose my answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
Last one now.
Ooh, okay.
Deep one, this one.
Yep.
You are in an empty town for this scenario, because I know there's going to be some questions about the scenario. You're in an empty town. It's a ghost town. Nothing else in it but you.
Zombies or ghosts?
No. Close. Would you rather
Oh, God, here we go. Here we go.
be chased by a zombie or a lion?
What zombie?
In terms of
Give me a movie or something where this zombie...
28 days later.
They're pretty savage. They are pretty
like
savage.
it's a runner. I'm not going to give you a lion and a really slow walking zombie. Like it's a runner.
Thing is...
But it's one.
Yeah.
So a lot of the 28 days later stuff was hordes of them.
Yeah, masses. You've got to go the zombie because you've got a chance of beating it.
Yes, if you're going to go, that you're going to fight it.
I'm
in
going to
this
go
empty
that at some
town,
point the
you're gonna
lion.
have to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
The lion or the zombie at some point is going to catch me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If it's a lion, you run in a building and shut the door. The fuck is a lion going to do? A zombie's got hands, it's got...
Yeah, it's got a chance of breaking into that building, yeah. What do I do? Do I just...
And also I imagine that a lion, although you're being chased by a lion, it's not like a rabid lion. So it's not like...
Right, gotcha.
So obviously if you run in a house and shut the door, it's not just head thumping the door.
Right, gotcha.
Whereas zombies are mindless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, well that does... I was picturing they're going to
Both
come
mindless,
after me.
yeah. I mean, they are chasing, and if it sees you...
It's coming.
Do you know what I mean? And let's just say you can't go in house and sneak out the back door and go off into the distance forever. Like it will know if you've left the house and it will chase.
Right. So how does this scenario end? Because if I have to kill one...
Yeah, you're going to go zombie, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
All right, we're going to mix it up.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just very, if it's going to be, we're going to have to fight to the death, you're always going to pick the zombie, aren't you?
You are indeed, yeah.
Because who the fuck thinks they can beat a lion? Realistically. Who
thinks that?
They could fight a lion?
Yeah.
Okay. So the lion isn't like a tracker. So if you leave the back door of this house, say you run into this house and it's at the front.
Right.
And you run out.
Yeah.
You could still run away, but it will pick up your scent.
Yeah.
Realise you've escaped and, go that way. But it's not going to be like, like a computer game character where you leave the house and suddenly they're like, oh, and follow you around.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you could do stuff to mask your scent, I guess.
But, where am I running? I don't know where the next town is.
That's true.
So how does the scenario end?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. That's how it ends.
What, I get to the next town?
Hopefully there's people there.
So, I'm still at the same thing where I have to kill one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't really get away from
annoyingly,
this.
it kind of boils down to that. What's your plan of action? Tell me your plan of action for each.
It's going to start the same.
Right.
I'm still going to run into a building. I'm going to shut the door behind me.
Yep.
And I'm going to hope that just holds back the zombie long enough that I can pick up a weapon.
Okay.
I just want like a crowbar, a hammer, something that I know that if I struck it hard enough with one hit, it should be able to take it down.
Right.
Like I'm going to go for like pure blunt force trauma to the head. Trauma to the head. Interesting. Yeah. That'll happen there. That's what my aim is with the lion. I'm going to get myself in. I'm going to barricade the door.
Right.
I'm going to try and get on the roof or something like that. And I'm going to try and get the heaviest thing I possibly can and drop it on it. If I can push the chimney over, something like that. Something that will crush that lion. Or injure it severely enough that I can beat it to death. You see, I paused.
You can't fight a lion.
I mean, but like if I break its legs or something when I drop something on it, and then it's like, oh, I'm pretty buggered now, and then I can get like a long stick a knife on the end of it, just eventually kill
You're
it.
very resourceful in these scenarios.
Oh mate, I've got nothing to do with my time but try and kill it. I mean,
I'm just going to die eventually. So
Yeah.
you pick zombie due to being the easiest to kill
yes, that is
because they're
given that-
brainless.
given that this is just you got to kill it to survive.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, if the lion catches me, I'm dead. If the zombie catches me, I've still got a chance.
What if the lion learns to open doors and stuff?
How quickly?
A couple of days.
Yeah, fine.
You think you can kill a lion in a couple of days?
I'm getting to it pretty quick. I'm not going to
You just go
lie.
straight for the kill.
I'm getting on that roof and I'm going to try and kill it, like almost instantly.
Also, you pick zombie, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, it is irrelevant. But just so we're clear, I'm going to try and take out
If there's
that.
nothing in the house. You can't guarantee it, mate. I mean, there could be. What if there's nothing in the house?
There's a glass in the windows.
Yep.
Right. Well, that's for the zombie. I'm going to try and smash some glass.
Yeah, but the zombie will just walk in the door.
No, like I said, I'm going to try and lock
Good
it.
evening.
Like I'm going to shut the door.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Are you busy?
A chomp chomp.
Sir, I've been chasing you to give you these papers.
Yeah.
Not a zombie at all.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Damn lawyer.
that sticks to what I said.
Sorry, back to normal. Carry on.
Back to what I said. If the zombie does catch me, I've still got a chance.
Okay.
If the lion catches me, because it's empty now.
Game over.
Yeah. Like eventually it's going to get to me at some point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Learning to open doors is pretty bright. You know what I mean?
Fair. All right, zombie it is.
Yeah.
Zombie it is. Right.
Fantastic. We actually have advice, and we have advice for episode 11 as well. People have been emailing,
Yeah, buddy.
and if it weren't you, why weren't you emailing?
Yeah, buddy. Keep saying things. I'll just keep saying, yeah, buddy. Till I get
Ryan's the
this.
best.
Yeah, buddy. You think I'm going to delay saying yeah, buddy to that?
Sorry,
You're
yeah.
mental.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I would have said first of all.
I don't know why I picked that. As soon as I said it, I was like, what is going to not say to that? No, I'm the best.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
This is some advice from a very lovely listener called Brian.
Right.
I have a phobia of crushing my balls when I sit down.
Okay.
I'm terrified that I will one day sit down and pop one of my testicles. This causes me to be careful of how I sit down, making me self-conscious that I look weird while sitting down, because I'm doing so in a way specific that avoids crushing my balls. Do you have any advice as to how I can make it less likely I'll crush my balls so I don't have to worry about it as much, or just how to stop worrying about it? P.S. No, this is not a joke.
Right. Okay.
This must be a joke.
It must. Well, I don't know. It might be just a
Sorry,
huge
yeah, I mean-
testicled person.
You must have some big-ass balls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Imagine you got some tennis balls down there.
Yeah.
Like you would be worried about
But this
it.
is...
Or low hangers.
Yeah, but you can't. They cannot be that big that you're panicking every time you sit down.
Right, let's not even go with that big. Like I said, maybe there's a lot of skin.
Yeah, true.
Because that would
How many times have you sat on your balls in the past?
Yeah,
Kind of what I wanna know.
Yeah, but I've definitely squished mine a few times.
Yes, but how many times?
Yeah,
like I've not sat on
huge
my
amounts.
balls enough times to think every
This
time I
is
sit
not a phobia.
down. Like, yeah.
But like I say, you might have a lot of flesh.
All right. Let's take it as you have a lot of flesh.
I'm going to say, and I do know this as well, that there is underwear that exists for this very problem that holds everything in the front.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know. It's not something I've ever investigated. I do know that it exists, so you should look into that,
Yeah.
Brian.
The other thing I would say, I mean, it's going to sound very silly. Practice. Just on your own in a room,
Yeah.
just sit down, mate.
Yeah.
You can start off slow,
Yeah.
and your testicles are a lot more resilient than you think they are.
Yeah.
They're not going to pop because you sat on them.
Yeah. But they will make you...
Yeah. It'll hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a horrible feeling,
Yeah, yeah.
an achy feeling that goes up into your gut.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no one likes that.
No.
But, yeah, I mean...
There's not heaps of advice
No.
to give out to that.
And if you do have unusually low-hanging balls, maybe go to a doctor.
Sellotape it. So side of your leg.
Get a cup.
Yeah. These are all tip-top.
Yeah. These are all solutions rather than... I also kind of want to know how he's sitting down. Because if it's noticeable...
Yeah. Well, he's just worried about it. Yeah. Stop cupping yourself. Yeah.
You're doing that every time you sit down.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a problem.
I'd also say I do feel you are probably wearing loose boxers, and I would be like maybe get some tighter
Yeah.
boxers because I feel like that
or
is
some
a
tighty whities.
yeah. I don't care if
some
he stops him
Y
sitting on
fronts.
his balls. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for that. I think if you're wearing loosey goosey underwear, that's probably what's happening here,
Or no underwear.
or no underwear. It's just your balls are just up,
Yep.
just
Flailing around the place.
slapping on the leg. Yeah, I think that. I reckon that's probably what your issue is. So,
Fair.
oh well, there wasn't a load of advice to give on that one. There, was
No,
there?
I mean, we've come up with several scenarios.
Yeah.
So I hope some of that helps you.
Yeah, tape it to the side of your leg. That's
Tape
the
it to
best
your
one.
side of your leg, get a cup, go to the doctor, practice at home.
Get a cup. The image in my head was not get a cup.
So did you think I meant actual cup?
I pictured a cup. I was like, that's a bit awkward, though, isn't it? And now I realise that you meant a plastic, like
Yes.
a sports cup.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
To
That makes
protect
way
your balls.
jockstrap type thing.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
way more sense.
A lot more. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that's probably your best option. Bit uncomfortable, but
Every day.
yeah,
You get used to it.
yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
I would say tighter underwear, probably the better option.
Yeah.
Like, try and keep it up.
Yeah.
And just don't worry, mate. Just sit down, you're fine.
To be fair, just don't give a shit what people think. If anyone's like, you
It's
sit
not
down
you
weird.
just want to pop a ball.
No, but he was like, it makes me
Oh,
self-conscious.
yeah.
Sit down how you need to sit down. If
Yeah.
anyone goes, why you sit down? I'd be like, I don't want to sit on my bollocks, mate.
I mean, yeah. Alpha it.
Yeah,
Alpha it out.
yeah, just absolutely stare someone in the eye and just be like, I don't want to sit on my massive testicles. Why are you sitting down like that, small balls? Just go with that.
Make them feel weird.
Yeah.
That they don't sit down like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Just
I think that's the best advice.
don't
we've given.
change a fucking thing about what
Yeah.
you do. Just make everyone else feel awkward.
Yeah. Actually, that's the best advice
Yeah.
we've given.
Done.
You do you, bro.
Yeah.
Brian, you sit down however you
And if
feel
you want
need
to send a video of how you sit down, we'll start sitting down like that.
Yeah.
For you.
Because we've got big balls.
Because I have the same problem with my massive testicles. Oh, Jesus. And on that note,
Yeah.
we're going to love you and leave you.
Absolutely.
Thank
We
you very
do
much
love
for
you.
tuning in to episode 10. It's been emotional. We're
Whoop, whoop.
happy we've made it.
Yeah.
Episode 10. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Follow, whatever you do.
Whatever you do,
Love
but
you.
Share it. Love you
Much
lots.
love.
See you in episode 11.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.